One voice, one song. A sound that defined an entire generation. Tonight, that voice has fallen silent. Brad Arnold, the iconic lead singer of Three Doors Down, has passed away at just 47 years old. Today, the music world is in mourning. Brad Arnold, the lead singer and a founding member of the American rock band Three Doors Down, has passed away at the age of 47. The news has sent shockwaves across the United States and around the world, leaving millions of fans stunned and heartbroken. For so many of us, Brad Arnold was not just a rock singer. He was a voice people leaned on when words failed. It was formed in 1996 in Escotapa, Mississippi. Three Doors Down exploded onto the global music scene in the year 2000 with the release of their debut single, Kryptonite. The song wasn't just a chart topper. It became an anthem for inner conflict, for vulnerability, and for emotional struggle. It resonated deeply with people who felt lost, confused, or broken, and somehow it made them feel understood. It was a song that asked a simple but profound question: if I fall, will you be there for me? And for millions, Brad's voice was the answer. Then came Here Without You, a power ballad that still lives in the hearts of anyone who has ever experienced loss or longing. It's a song that became the soundtrack to deployments, long-distance relationships, and grieving hearts. His raw, emotional delivery captured the universal feeling of missing someone so intensely it physically hurts. It was a song that made you feel less alone in your loneliness. And of course, there was It's Not My Time, a powerful reminder that even when life tries to break you, giving up is never an option. The song's defiant chorus became a personal anthem for perseverance, a battle cry for anyone fighting to hold on. With lyrics like, "There's a new day coming," and "It's not my time to die," Brad gave strength to those who felt they had none left. His voice was a lifeline. But behind the massive success, the Grammy nominations, the awards, and the sold-out arenas, Brad Arnold was fighting a much quieter, more personal battle. In late 2025, Arnold publicly revealed that he had been diagnosed with stage 4 clear cell kidney cancer. It was a severe form of cancer that had already spread to his lungs and other parts of his body. Despite the devastating diagnosis, he remained incredibly open and honest with his fans, sharing updates, expressing his gratitude, and holding on to hope. He faced his illness with the same courage and vulnerability that he poured into his music. Even while staring down a life-threatening illness, Brad never stopped being an artist. He never stopped being human. He continued to connect with his fans, offering them the same strength they had drawn from his songs for years. He showed the world that true strength isn't about being invincible. It's about being real, even in the face of fear. On February 7, 2026, surrounded by his family and loved ones, Brad Arnold passed away peacefully. He was only 47 years old. The end of an era had arrived far too soon. As the news broke, social media platforms were instantly flooded with an outpouring of grief and tributes. Fans from every corner of the globe shared personal stories of how his music had helped them navigate the darkest times of their lives through bouts of depression, devastating heartbreak, struggles with addiction, and profound loneliness. The comments section of every post became a memorial, a testament to his impact. Comments poured in, saying things like, "Your music literally saved my life." Another wrote, "You were there for me when no one else was," and a sentiment shared by thousands. Legends never die. Fellow musicians and artists also honored him, painting a picture of a man who was humble, genuine, and deeply connected to the people who listened to his music. Unlike many rock stars who get lost in the glitz and glamour, Brad never chased fame for fame's sake. He chased meaning. He chased connection. He did it all through his music. Brad Arnold leaves behind more than just a catalog of hit songs. He leaves behind memories. He leaves behind moments, and he leaves behind emotions that can never be replaced. He was the voice on the other end of the radio, seemingly singing directly to you. His voice still echoes through headphones on late-night walks. It blasts through car speakers on long, reflective drives. It lives on in playlists created specifically for the hardest moments of life, the ones we need a soundtrack to survive. His music became a part of our own life stories. Some artists make music. Some artists perform songs. But a rare few, a very special few, leave pieces of themselves inside their sound. They embed their soul into the melodies and their heart into the lyrics. Brad Arnold was one of those artists. He wasn't just singing words. He was sharing a part of his own journey, his own pain, and his own hope. Though he may no longer walk among us, his voice will continue to live on. Will continue to remind us that our pain is valid and can be expressed. It will remind us that healing is possible, even from the deepest wounds. And it will prove, time and time again, that music truly has the power to save lives. Rest in peace, Brad Arnold. Your voice, your legacy, will never fade. Thank you for the music.